we've got two champions going on today. We've got our 8th grade girls who were victorious over everybody so far, except for Fall Creek. So far, we're going to get Fall Creek again. I'm saying this. I said it about basketball twice. The boys team about getting back Northview. You're going to get Fall Creek at the end of the year. Just trust me on that. But yeah, so they're champions. And then we had a Mick wrestling champion. This past week.
That's awesome.
Yes, I know. And it was Jesse Franklin at 145 pounds.
Yay!
Champion of the Mick wrestling this past weekend as well. So we're dueling up the championship victories.
We are winners.
So we have so much. Oh my goodness, we have so much going on this week. So much going on. So first off, out there, if you are a 6th grader and you want to be an honors social studies and science, we've got that coming up this week. You have to put in your application for honors. It's no longer we selecting. You could actually apply to be an honors. We have our PTO fundraiser kicking off tomorrow or tonight. In fact, I sent that home on the
Parent Square.
I sent that home in the Parent Square, and we actually have some paper applications too. If you want to do that, we're sending those out during advisory today. This week also, we have 7th graders choosing their courses for next year. Going to have that. We're going to show you something through advisory, so there's no big deal about that. 6th graders, you have a separate video for your honors as well, and you'll be actually shown that in science and social studies, and then we will send that link out. We have all kind of call outs for spring sports this year, and that was sent out in the Westlane Middle School Canvas page. Yep. We have people still commenting and telling us how to put in some things for the LGI, which you kids are so creative. I mean it. We were looking at, like, I had to actually share that with several people because your ideas were so good on that LGI space that we had shared out. Mm-hmm. Like, so good. Like, people like rocking chair. Like, I didn't even think about a rocking chair. That's a cool idea. A reading space, a maker space. So you guys are doing a fantastic job.
Some of the chairs you picked out were awesome.
Yeah, that stuff was like really nice. And so I sent that on to the furniture manufacturer. And we're going to get some ideas here probably before spring break. And we'll also have a few testing areas out there for before spring break too. So you'll be able to give me some feedback on those chairs. What else? Like, so 7th grade, your wing's getting painted your accent color. And no, that's started. The first coat at least is out.
Yes.
On there.
I love it. I think it's an awesome color.
Yeah, 6th grade's already having stuff removed out of their rooms. It's a busy week. It's a busy week.
Yep. It's happening. Everything's happening.
And then the 6th graders, if you want to be in Avid next year, that'll be something that they're coming up with. We're getting ready for 5th grades to talk about them coming up here. Like, March is a busy month. Not only that, spring is on the 20th. I always forget either the 20th or 21st, but spring is on the 20th. Fall is on the 20th. But I think that summer and winter are on the 21st. And so that's how I kind of figured that out.
I did not know that.
So, and coming up here, we have daylight savings time happening. See, I like daylight savings time.
It's just so
light out at 10 o'clock. I like it.
I don't mind it, but it just takes so long to get used to. More on this end than it is
on the morning. Yeah, more on the morning end. Yeah, I've lost it out. See, actually, no. So in the teacher newsletter, we have these special. I put all the special days that certain things are international. Some are very serious. Some are kind of funny. Some are kind of kind. It's like, so it's National Social Work Month this week. So that's Ms. Jordan. But did you know? So there's the 14th is daylight savings time. Then the 15th is National Napping Day.
Is it really? That's right.
Yeah. So it's National Napping Day the next day because they figure you lost that hour. Now, see, I'm all about this, and I don't know if that's just because I'm old, but I like to actually, when it's daylight savings time day, I like to go to bed like an hour earlier and just sleep in a little longer, and I'm all refreshed. I trick myself.
Daylight savings day is on Pi Day.
Oh my goodness. So you're be able to, like, you could
Eat
be
pie.
eating a pizza or a piece of pie at 2 o'clock. And all of a sudden then it's 3 o'clock. You can say you ate pie for an hour on
Mhm.
National Pie Day.
There you go.
You could do that.
You can
Weird,
do that
but
in the middle of
okay.
the night, but yeah.
Well, it's weird too. Like when you stay up on the day when you go back an hour, it's not been that long since we've done that. It's like, whoa, it's every clock just like clicks back.
Mhm.
And it used to be too, you did a set every clock in the house, but really with any more, like the phones here, the clocks on the digital clocks, they'll flip forward. There's a lot of stuff. And it's springtime. And then we've got to have a meeting about iLearn. So not that y'all are excited about that, but get excited because we'll be doing iLearn.
Much as IXL.
So yes.
Anything that starts with I, they like.
iLearn dance party is going to be odd. And I think too, I don't want to oversell this, but I think I have an idea. And it's called Food for Thought. And I think it's where we just send out different surveys every once in a while. But the surveys also come with like a offering of food. Like we did the Blizzard thing. So I'm thinking about, I got an idea for this week. So what do you think about this? So Food for Thought for this week. All right. So teachers, this is for teachers only. Is it soda or is it pop? Now you're going to get a survey that goes along with this, and you're going to say, is it soda or is it pop? And then you're going to tell me your favorite pop, and then Miss Barber and I will deliver it on Friday. Whatever soda and or pop you call, we will deliver it. Your favorite beverage, either soda or pop, on Friday. So that's for teachers. And then
National
maybe
Day is Saturday, so we
yes. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna have to have Miss Richmond go and get a bunch of like many things of Oreos to give to the teachers. It is Oreo Day on Saturday. That is true. And so maybe with the teachers, whoever put in their favorite, is it called soda or pop, and put in their favorite pop, maybe we deliver soda pops to that advisory.
You mean Oreos?
Oreos, let's give the teachers. The kids, the kids, if you want Oreos, bring your own Oreos. Or Hydrox, they taste the same. Hydrox tastes the same as Oreos.
Do you drink pop anymore?
But what?
The kids drink a lot of pop.
Yeah.
People always look down on pop. I think pop's delicious.
No, I think everybody still drinks soda or pop at some form or another, or canned soda, or even a canned seltzer water. I will say this: bubbly is better than LaCroix.
Yeah, LaCroix is gross.
LaCroix is terrible.
It is.
So
yeah,
we are never going to get sponsored by LaCroix. I would not even. LaCroix could come up with $1 million and offer it to us to serve in our vending machine, and I had to say no. Yeah. Because the kids would revolt. Yeah. So food for thought: pop or soda. Tell me your favorite one. We'll deliver it, and then I'll get Miss Richmond to buy a little bunch of small containers of Oreos for us for Friday, because it is Oreo Day on Saturday.
That's a good day.
So they should have made Milk Day that same day, because really Oreos with milk are the best. Mm-hmm. Now Hydrox tastes just like Oreos.
Yeah, they do.
But like anything else called chocolate sandwich cookie tastes nothing like Oreos. Nothing.
No, I agree with that. That's a solid statement.
So then it's they're almost identical brother and sister that look alike, or brother and brother, or sister and sister look alike, and then there's this weird cousin that is nothing like them. Y'all know.
Like them.
Y'all know every family has that cousin that's a little weird, and if you don't, you're the cousin. That family member that's like, okay. And so that's the chocolate sandwich cookie of the family, whereas Oreo and Hydrox are very similar. And so
I agree.
So that is your food for thought for this week: soda or pop. And then we'll also, like Oreos, there is no like, what would it be? Are Oreos great, or are they really great? There's no really question there.
But Oreos. I will say there's between regular Oreos and double stuffed. Like I like regular. I don't like the double.
I think Oreos are eventually going to mess around so much with their brand that they're going to turn some people off. Yeah. Like when they go like watermelon flavored Oreos. No, stop it.
But I do like the ones that are dipped in white chocolate. Those are delicious.
I can't get behind white chocolate. Now, hey, you had that list of, I thought you got the list Was it like, which day is the National Ravioli Day? Because I'm going
Oh.
to.
No, that is on. I just saw it. On spring, the 20th.
Oh, you know what? That's also Pop-Tart Day then, because Pop-Tarts ravioli, I don't care what Miss Ramp sixth graders think. You heard me. I'm taking a stand against your sixth graders, Miss Ramp, that said Pop-Tarts are not ravioli.
Yes. We should make them all eat Pop-Tarts in Miss Ram's class.
On that day, yeah. And only they call it ravioli.
And
that's what I'll do. That'll change their minds. I'll force the issue.
Yes.
So let's get to announcements. All right. So it is Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021. And here are your morning announcements. Don't forget, students, start your day at Canvas, msdwt.instructure.com. And this week especially, really be checking your Canvas page. That Westlane Middle School course and the 6th grade and 7th grade course, we're going to be using that quite a bit. I know in the Westlane Canvas course, we had all the sports call outs. We'll talk about those later today too, but all the sports call outs and the Zoom for them was all on there. So make sure you start your day at msdwt.instructure.com. Parents, start your day at westlaneparents.com. We do have the PTO information up there for fundraiser. We have picture day fun information for next week. All kind of stuff coming up here in March. It's almost like March has become the new September with as much stuff as happening around here, or I guess the new August. But so March is this year's August, and we have all kind of stuff going on in here. So make sure you go to westlaneparents.com and check out Parent Square. Ms. Barbara, talk to us about being safe on the Zoom.
Of course. Okay, kiddos. To be safe on Zoom, let's make sure our Zoom name is our first and our last name. Never share the Zoom links, and don't share your Canvas passwords.
And students, be safe in the room. Like, we're going to wear masks at all times, except in the cafeteria. And you guys, for the most part, you folks have done a phenomenal job on that. Wash your hands and use hand sanitizer. And then maintain 6 feet of social distancing. And that really is a good measure every time you're at. I know there's a time constraint with that of 15 minutes, but the more you can break that 6 feet and be farther than 6 feet away, the better on that. So that's how to be safe on Zoom and in the room. Any technology issues, please call 254-5566, or you can go on to westlaneparents.com and fill out the form right below the weekly schedule for the technology form. You heard it earlier, but any 6th graders, are you interested in honors, science, and social studies for next year? Make sure you fill out an application and get your current teacher's recommendation, and you'll have more about that in your Canvas page for 6th graders. So it's a little bit interesting this year, so anybody can apply, and you have to, there's an application you fill out. There's a couple of questions about you as a learner, and then you're going to put in the name of your teachers to be recommending you, and then they will go ahead and get that, and they'll get their own application and fill that out as well. If you want to do a paper one, we will have some paper ones up here in the office, but really the online version is the best way to do it. You can do it any time of the day or night. So 6th graders, if you're interested in honors, science, and social studies for next year, please make sure you fill an application and get your current teacher's recommendation. If you're a 7th grader and interested in honors for next year in any course, you're just going to talk to your teacher. Okay, so English, social studies, or science, just talk to your teacher that you'd like to be thought of, and they can kind of recommend you for the next year. There's not as big of an application process as for 6th graders. Cool. Westlane Safe, our next meeting is Monday, March 8th at 12:05 to 1 p.m. on Zoom. All club links can be found in the Safe Canvas course. Any questions, see Miss Courtney. That is the Westlane Student Alliance for Equity. We have one birthday today, and that is James Waller. Happy birthday, James Waller.
6th grader. All
right, and so we've decided to go. So we used to do a student of the month or a teacher of the month, and then we also, when we had this our special history days, what we decided to do, and because we want to celebrate excellence every day and impact every day, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of shift. At one time, we're going to call this, impact Westlane Students of Impact or Westlane Impactful People. So we still have a bunch of slides and information of people that we did for Black History Month. This month is Women's History Month. So if you have women that you want to recognize for this month, we will also be sharing these, but we're going to do people of impact like right here. So every time after we get through with our birthdays, we're going to talk about people of impact, and it could be students. I still have a bunch of teachers to go through for you when you recognize your teachers. And then I also have a lot of history pieces. We also have the quotes that we're going to start showing as well. So any impactful time is going to happen right here. So now we're going to do students, not just of the month, but these students coming up here were named students of the semester, Miss Barber. Like not just like, so of 6 months, students of the semester. And so we're going to go over 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And we got a bunch of these to go through as well. We'll continue to go through these over the course of announcements.
Sure.
So first up, 6th grader, Jordan Dixon from Mr. Neterval. Jordan is doing so well this year. He's really focused on his grades and making sure he has each assignment completed. He also is very active in communicating with his teachers. Nice job, Jordan Dixon, for making an impact on your grades. Ms. Barber, would you like to read this next one? This is such a...
this is a great one. NASIR.
Oh,
Love it. From Miss Jones. NASIR is phenomenal.
That's understating it right there. That's understating how great he is.
He's so caring and polite to everyone, absolutely everyone he comes across. He is not only a joy to be around, he is also super focused when it comes to his schoolwork. He is on time to class every day and puts forth his best effort every single day. He is a model student in his character and his work ethic. Oh,
nice job, NASIR.
Good job, NASIR.
I tell you what, right now, I guarantee you that Best Buddies advisory down there is just going nuts.
They're going, woo!
So you got to settle down, or they have to pause it before they can settle down so they can listen to the next one. And that's Mia CARDENAS from Mr. Garrett. Actually, not Mr. Neureiter, Mr. Garrett. Mia has been a spectacular student for me this semester. She came to class on time with her camera and was ready to participate. I never had to sit in an awkward silence too long. I had Mia in a class. That is actually, you know what? That is awesome.
That's really awesome.
I appreciate what a positive impact she had on our class this semester. And that is Mia CARDENAS.
Good job.
Mr. Garrett, not Mr. Neureiter, but I'm sure she's great for Mr. Neureiter if he has her. If not, she's great for Mr. Gerton.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably phenomenal for everybody. Great. Yes, she's just great. All right, so we talk about some championships. And here we go. Breaking news, it's the girls basketball team. The Lady Wildcats traveled to Northview to compete in the district tournament championship against the Eastwood Eagles. They started and finished the game in spectacular fashion, coming out displaying excellent passing and scoring quick. By the end of the first half, they would lead by 25, and in the second half, the Wildcats would continue to dominate on both sides of the offensive defensive side of the ball. And by the end of the competition, final score 41-20, and Westlane was the victors. Nice job, girls. Of course, they are the champions of the district. And they still have to come up, and they will still come up for their MIC this week. They have like the home court advantage for a couple of games. And then we're going to do it. I'm telling you, we're going to take down Fall Creek Valley.
Take down.
Also, then wrestling, I alluded to it earlier. So Jesse Franklin is the champion of the MIC at 145 pounds. Chris Arnold was second at 108 pounds. And Jeremiah Bronson Williamson was third in the heavyweight division.
Nice.
Wrestling is a very tough sport. So to finish in that area means you really teach you to get off your back and really work hard. So nice job, you three, and all the other wrestlers at the MIC championships.
That's awesome.
All right, now spring sports callouts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I sent a email in the Westlane Middle School Canvas page, and it had one Zoom. Mr. Williams and coaches have worked with having just one Zoom that you had to go to for the callouts for these sports. So you don't have to keep looking for something, or it's one Zoom, and then it's 4 dates. So all you have to do is remember one Zoom and go to that Zoom every time you want to go to a sports call out. First off, tonight or yesterday was girls tennis, and that happened yesterday with Coach Courtney and Coach Marble. Tonight is baseball, Coach Rogers and Coach King. And then Thursday night is girls softball with Coach Malott and Coach Sheridan. And then Friday is track with Coach Brewer, Coach Dawson, Coach Keys. And I believe these happen at 4:45. Each day they give you some time to get home and be able to Zoom on there. And if it's any different, we'll put that on the Canvas course as well. I forgot that's that time. Mr. Williamson at home on the Parent Square, but I will have to figure out what time it is. Yeah, what do you see there? What time?
30.
4:30.
Well, they're all different. So tennis is at 4:30. Baseball tonight is at 6. So they're all different.
Okay, so when's girls softball?
Let's see. Boys baseball's at 6. Thursday is softball at 5. And Friday track at 5.
Okay, that makes sense because 4:30 at tennis on Monday, you weren't here at school, so you just
yeah, that's right.
Went on that Zoom. So, all right, perfect. 4:30, 6, 5, and 5. So these two right here at 5 o'clock. All
yes.
right. Second step time. So yeah, second step. That is coming up next. And then after that, we have other advisory activities. And I would like to tell you though, first, that the mission of Westlane Middle School is to develop lifelong learners and globally minded citizens by fostering academic, creative, and social skills needed to achieve excellence in a multicultural environment. Every Wildcat every day gets better. And I know that we're going to start looking for we're going to want some student input and some teacher input on maybe a new mission statement, maybe an I can statement we say every day. Those of you that know people from Crooked Creek, they have an I can or an affirmation they say every day. So I like to see that come to Westlane. This is more adult language, and this was not language. Like this is from IB, and everybody knows that IB is kind of like we're keeping some good aspects of IB, but it's kind of going away. And we're going to have some new learner attributes to learn. And I think we're going to call them lifelong learning skills that we want to show. And so it's going to look a little different next year. But, and so maybe I think the mission statement of Westlane might need to get a little tweak. And I think maybe the kids having some input on that is going to be very good. Because if anything like what you've done for the LGI space, whoa.
Yes. Yeah.
Again, like there's some of you out here can be furniture or space designers as a career. That's a big thing. Or interior designers, it was really good. And the idea is, and I had a few like people said, get a PS5 in there. I'm like, well, I'm not buying a PS5 for the LGI until I get one. And that was, I was offended by that. But other than that, I wasn't offended, but I was like, I'm not,
No
way. Legitimately, you had some great ideas for furniture. And so we're going to try to incorporate that. And like I said, when we have testing furniture to come in, I'll let you guys try it out and see what you think. But really, I think your ideas are going to be put into motion. So,
yeah, I mean, you guys are the ones who are going to be using it. Might as well see what you want.
All right, so don't forget to have your parents go on to the PTO fundraiser that started tonight. Don't forget to go on, if you're a 6th grader and want to be in honors next year, go on and start that application process. And then watch that video if you have not watched it. Lots of stuff going on. And we're going to keep you just informed here at our Westlane announcements.
Like your Canvas, read your emails.
Yes, do that.
Extra important.
Because you want to be the champions of life.
That's right.
Like our girls basketball team and our boys basketball team and Jesse Franklin and some of our academic teams. You're all the champions.